everyone, how are you? I'm Laura and this is day 23 of Time to Fly 30 days belly dance with veil. Today I will be teaching you the frames. The frames of the veil actually is not really a move, but it's just a way to use the veil while you are dancing in your choreography. And it's an attitude that sometimes you don't want always to fly, to turn, to do things. Sometimes you need to take a pause and to show some movement of your body, some shape, or just give, an atmosphere with this veil, because also the veil has something magical that makes you dream, depends also on the music and on the lights you're using, so can make you dream a little bit and imagine things. So you have sometimes to stop in a pause, take a pause and use the veil exactly as a frame of your body to show some other type of movement. So in this case the veil will not really be the protagonist. The main protagonist is your body, it's you, and the veil will just give you a frame, a perfect frame for your move. So first of all, for example, to start, we can catch our veil from the front, and let's imagine we want to do something with our pelvis. So we keep a pose, we catch a pose, nice, elegant, and it's very much important how you keep your upper body, your shoulder, your arms, and also your hands, how they keep the veil. In this moment, of course, I can do my move with my pelvis, and the veil will just underline my moves. It can just make it more visible in this way, for example, because it will help me to hide a little bit my legs, but of course depends also from the costumes. Or I can play a little bit with the transparency of the veil, and especially if you have a light from your back, this is amazing, because you can see and not to see really your move. So in this way your veil will be really a frame of your body, but it's very important how you catch it. Or we can bring it a little bit more up to cover our belly, and in this case maybe you can play with your upper body, with your shoulder, or even to go to the head, to play a little bit to enjoy with your head. You can cover your mouth in a kind of Arabic style. You know, the Arabic women, the Egyptian women like to cover front of other people. It's a kind of shyness and modesty. Is about their culture and their religion, yes, but of course all these things comes into the dance also. So you can play a little bit, not to want to show your face. And here you can catch it also a little bit shorter, in a shorter way. You put it exactly on top of your nose, and you can close yourself. So only the eyes are really visible, but at the same time you dance. And you are giving a shape with your veil. So, or you also playing with the transparency of the veil, you can bring your arms really up and cover your body a moment and uncover in a smooth way, sensual maybe, and this you can enjoy many things. The same we can do with the side. For example, you can keep your veil in this way, one arm is up, so it gives a shape to your veil, but your hip, one of the two hips is totally free, the other one maybe is covered. So we use just the one who's visible, and your belly. Or we can do the same in the other side, of course. So let's bring our arm here. This can be also put it in your head in this way. So you show only one side of your body, and of course you want to make it more effective and more visible. Or with the same system, you can, for example, cover your hip, and the other hand can go in the back of your head, and in this way you have your chest free to move. or of course in the other side. Let's cover a little bit more, or if you leave even the belly open, you can do something with your belly. You can do also some small shimmy. And in this case, actually, I will make it more visible in this way. Okay, the same movements, the same effect of the frame, you can do it, for example, with the papillon. We saw it in the last video, so let's do the papillon. And from this position, maybe you can close your veil in the back, and you have totally your belly and your hips free to do any kind of movements you want. You can open one side, and you can have also a kind of scenography in the back of you. In this way, I will move my hip with this scenography of half papillon, or I can do in the other side the same. And then we can do the same, all this, also by using our veil from the back. So let's bring it back, let's flipping, and here we can create with our arms a kind of scenography, a kind of tender curtain on the back of us, and here we can dance. And we have something in the back that gives us a kind of effect. Or we can close it in a kind of cap. This is nice because also you can cover your face, but of course you will see something with a transparency and open smoothly. And also in this case you can a little bit put in a kind of evidence your hips, for example, for some shimmies. And we can give more effect to one side or to the other one, depends. And you have anyway your veil, your scenography is a kind of an accessoire, accessorize, sorry, I said it by French, and I'm not even French. Here we are, or camel moves, and we can close in this way, or we can move our head, we can open, we can close a little bit more down for a moment, like to hug ourselves with our veil, and then open while we show our moves, and we can close a little bit more down and open. And also here we can do the scarf, so let's make it fly. And from here also we give a shape, we can close in our face, but anyway the body is visible. And we can open again, and we can close, and we can open while we are doing our belly dance move of the hips. And in this case, as you can see, the veil gives us more effects. an example how you can use the frames, but of course you have to add many other turns and moves to make their dance really more rich. It was just an improvisation, of course, to train. So thank you for watching. Please write down in the comments all the questions you have. I will be happy to answer you and to hear from you. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow with another video.